The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, and
thanks, David. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Rozier. Miles Bridges is out there with Washington. Then it's Ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant in at the 4 spot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got the first 3 points tonight for Brooklyn. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving. Don't sit back and be passive. And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Washington. Rebound, Brooklyn. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot comes out, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. And, of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
Here's Irving after the basket by Charlotte. And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here is Bridges after the three-pointer from KD. And the shot goes in.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. Hayward outside. And the shot goes in.
Well, remember the comfort zone that Gordon Hayward possesses when he's in the mid-range. There's an ease and a confidence about what he does.
Now, here is Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD with the bucket.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Hornets trail by 6. Stolen by Harden. There's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Ball, the pass to Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Irving. The Hornets also changing it up. Cody Zeller's checked in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball. And there's Rozier on the assist from Bridges. He's got 6. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Clock is at 3, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant, and Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Yambo, he's checked in for the Hornets. Malik Monk comes in for Terry Rozier. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Jeff Green on the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing here by 8. For the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And stolen by Graham. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Charlotte shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Now here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Harris. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Chalk up 2 there. Nets leading by 6, and stolen by Graham. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Biyombo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, there's a physicality that you've got to deal with when Bismack Biyombo is determined to finish. That's nice.
And stolen by Biyombo. And here is Graham.
Tight D, tight D.
Kicks it to McDaniels. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. And it was from... And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day? And how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise? I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Devontae Graham is out there with Monk, and it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. Monk, no one around him, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Irving, good.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
Hornets trail by 5. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball against Irving. Hayward goes in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
You know, of late, Gordon Hayward has now started to play the game with an edge, and I love his ability to get to the bucket and make the defense foul him.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Ball against Harden. 6 on the shot clock.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his game.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Hayward outside. Back to Ball. From the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And then Durant with the dunk.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Ball. Got it. Good job in the low post.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Rozier. Goes back up. Ball no good.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's KD. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Passes it to Bridges. He kicks to Hayward. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
I think you simply have to respect Gordon Hayward's passing ability. This guy knows how to take advantage of space in the screen and roll.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And the Hornets call time here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And it's Brown missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
High post, KD. He's got 18. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn. Graham, the pass to Zeller. Poked away. Hayward finds Zeller to the paint. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Biombo is checked in for Washington, and it's McDaniels in for Gordon Hayward. KD with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Monk for 3. Offensive rebound. Zeller. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 25 points. And that'll...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Griffin in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Ball. Now the pass to Hayward. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hayward's got 9.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Durant. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Nets lead by 12.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Ball, the pass to Zeller. Hayward against Durant. Second chance effort. And Hayward with the lay-in. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Ball slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove. Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Washington's checked in.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Charlotte calls timeout. Brooklyn on defense. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Now, here's Rozier. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes. Rozier's got 8 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
From deep, Harden. But they'll get another chance. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. 14 points for him.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Not going to go that time. Brooklyn leading by 16. Harden dishes to Griffin. Irving kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Ball against Harden. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Ball, the pass to Washington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And it's Graham missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Hornets trail by 18. Graham, the pass to Biyombo. He dishes it to Monk. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Monk's got his second basket.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
No good with the triple. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Biyombo. Down low. Here's Harden on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Zeller is checked in for the Hornets.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Monk with the ball. Out to the wing. Pass to Graham. And Zeller kicks to Monk. Back to Zeller. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
It's Harden with the drive, and the shot goes down. Harden's got 22 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Zeller. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Hornets trail by 14. Up top, Graham. Over Brown. The rebound by KD. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Shoots over Graham. It's stolen by Monk. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Pulls up. And it's Graham missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Washington. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Washington's got 6.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Cody Zeller. McDaniels is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Rozier in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And Irving comes to help. Graham from outside. Unable to get that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Passes to Irving. Deflects the pass. Graham against Durant. Looking to get back on track here. Irving looking for an opening. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Rozier. Some solid defense from Brown.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking because he can heat up in a hurry?
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Irving, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And the Hornets call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. The Hornets also changing it up. Washington's checked in for Cody Zeller. Hayward comes in for McDaniels. And Ball subbed in for Devontae Graham. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Out to Hayward. There's the pass to Bridges. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. A deep 3 from Irving. They double team KD. No good from Irving.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That sends Gordon Hayward to the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, and this 6'8" forward from Indiana is impressive. Gordon Hayward is so intense, plays so hard on both ends. And I'll say this to you, his athleticism catches you off guard.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line, your next, James Harden. 2 shots. And he makes the first.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Ball dishes to Bridges, and he gets the bucket.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Harris drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight. Hornets trail by 16. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And Harden comes to help. Here's Washington. That one a little long. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Durant way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. KD's got 37. Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ball, the pass to Washington. Hayward against Harris. Nets leading by 19. Here's Harden. Basket good. Harden's got 28.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drop.
Harden against Ball. Charlotte no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Irving kicks to Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Ball. 2 minutes. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Washington. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. That one is off. And Wanamaker's checked in for Ball. Good on the second free throw.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Durant for 3. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
That one misses. Nets leading by 23.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Martin finds Martin. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Wanamaker. Clock at 4. And it's Martin missing. Durant from deep, and the Nets another three.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Wanamaker the pass to McDaniels. Some solid defense there from KD. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
Martin dishes to Biyombo. To halt the run, and it's Biyombo with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.